I broke one of our favorite glasses, and when I reached down to pick it all up, I cut my hand open.
You must have been starting to go into shock or something, because when I came in, Doc, you were shaking.
It was seeing the blood, and that triggered the memory of that knife again, the one I keep seeing at the picnic.
Did you remember something new?
No, it's the same incomplete memory. It's just seeing blood come out of my own hand. Just made it all the more terrifying.
Okay, look, Victor knows what happened at that picnic. He's not going to tell us. So we're going to have to figure this out all by our little selves.
I gotta go.
I know.
You're not making this easy.
I know. Oh. Hey!
Hi!
Hi, baby, how are you? What are you doing up? I thought you'd be up there in dreamland.
Well, I couldn't go to sleep.
What's the matter?
Well, I wanted to read you a poem that I wrote for the Strain of Soap commercial.
Well, okay.
Okay. Roses are red, violets are blue. Strain of Soap is good for you.
Very good, but, you know, I think, you should let Lucy worry about all this business stuff, you know, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Your poem was fantastic, but I think your dad has the right idea there.
Once you run back up to bed, and I'll be up in a minute, okay?
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Good night, Serena. So I'll see you tomorrow morning at the hospital before the hearing, right?
I will be there, and Devlin is going to get what's coming to him. You can take that to the bank, and you can take this to the bank.
Boy, I can really clear a room. You don't have to stick around just to be nice.
I'm not. There's water damage in my apartment, and so I'm going to stay here for a few days until it gets fixed. So, I bet you were really relieved when Frank picked you up and brought you back.
Julie and Joe didn't seem too thrilled to see me.
Oh, well, I wouldn't worry too much about what they think. I mean, you've been having a rough time of it, too, lately. So, how are you feeling?
A lot better than when I was standing on that ledge. Frank was right when he said suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. I'm lucky he gave me a second chance to find that out.
Well, your second chance nearly cost Frank his life.
I'm not going to make any more trouble for him or for anybody else.
Lark has learned her lesson.
Well, that may be true, but you staying in my apartment again won't work.
You can move your stuff into the room across the hall from Kara's.
Thanks.
I would count it as a personal favor if you could try to take it easy on her.
That's a lot to ask, Frank. I mean, how did you even convince the social worker to let you bring her back here anyway?
Lark did most of the work herself. She convinced him that any crush she might have had on me is over, and she wants to try to make this into a real home for herself.
Well, when and if I see a change in attitude from Lark, I'll believe her, but not before.
You're not going to believe this. I was flipping through the pages of the new medical review. Read it and weep.
What's wrong?
Your father is an SOB.
What'd he do now?
He published an article describing his research in the regeneration of nerve tissue.
First he steals our work, and then he publishes it as his own. That man is a thief and a liar.
And he also cut a deal for funding with Lance Pharmaceutical.
You mean Devlin's research is based on your work?
Sure as hell is.
No, thanks to this article, he has blown any chance we have of ever receiving credit.
Somebody's got their fingers in the cookie jar. We're supposed to be partners in this venture.
Relax, Ramsey. Even though your name's not on paper, I've told the partners at Lance Pharmaceuticals all about you.
Really? Well, maybe I'll give them a call and introduce myself.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. You've got to keep a low profile to remain effective as a spy at Scott Baldwin's lab. And if you're not effective as a spy, then you don't get a nickel out of this partnership. Is that clear?
So Dr. Devlin never mentioned having a partner to you or anyone else at Lance Pharmaceuticals? No, that's okay. Thanks for your help.
Eve,
What time is your hearing?
10:30.
well, I hope you nailed Devlin's hide to the wall.
Look, we got about 20 minutes before your testimony, so let's go over a few things, all right?
Okay, yeah.
Did you hear about that article that Devlin had published?
Oh, he jumped the gun. His results cannot possibly be legit.
Yeah, he's starting to self-destruct.
Listen, enough about Devlin, okay? I have some news that might be construed as good. Frank brought Lark home last night.
He got her out of juvenile hall?
The first thing he did when he signed himself out of the hospital.
The first thing that I'm gonna do as soon as I get my shift over with is go to the Scanlon house and have a talk with her.
No, you're not gonna do that. You want the statutory rape charges dropped. You're gonna stay away from her. I will talk to her after I get through with Eve.
Hey, good luck in the hearing. And you give Devlin a shot from me, too.
Yeah, same here. We want you back here working, not making rich lawyers richer.
Hey, listen, Scott wants to see him crash and burn just as much as the rest of us.
And he will.
Well, listen, you better win this case, because if you don't, I'll be forced to take Devlin out with a sawed-off shotgun.
Okay, now, let's go over the testimony.
Okay. But first, I just have one little question.
Yeah.
Do you think that it would be okay if I jumped my attorney before my sexual harassment hearing?
Where's the broom closet?
Lark, this breakfast is great. Julie, try the French toast.
No, thanks.
I thought it was your favorite.
I am late for work. See you.
I tried.
You've got an uphill battle. I warned you that before you came back.
I'm gonna go to school to pick up some books for midterms, and then I've got community service, okay?
All right.
Bye.
See you.
Well, what have we here?
Lark is mending fences. Trying to, anyway.
You really believe she's changed, don't you?
I'm betting on it. You didn't give up on old Fred there, did you?
No, Fred the Wonder Ferret. Of course not. Hey, listen, he was getting really lonely at the lab, and I thought maybe I could just bring him here, you know, let him hang out for a while. Is that okay?
Of course. We need all the icebreakers we can get around here. Joe told me that he was almost gone before you gave him the DL56.
He bounced back after only one injection.
No wonder Devlin wanted credit for it.
The man is only interested in making money. He's giving people false hope by publishing that article. It hasn't been tested long enough to prove it's safe.
How do you know how much of the drug to inject?
We're still experimenting, but we're finding that regular dosages are necessary to maintain a level of health.
Well, that's not necessarily bad. Diabetics need insulin every day. Maybe people with nerve damage could do the same with your drug.
Except that we don't know the long-term effects of the drug yet. You know, it might stop working altogether. It might have really bad side effects.
No kidding. Well, don't give up hope.
I won't. It's really nice of you to be interested in our work.
I can't help but be interested, seeing how passionate you, all of you, are.
Here I go, talking your head off about DL56, and I haven't even asked you how you're doing.
Just like old Fred there, I am getting better and better every day.
Listen, Devlin is gonna come at you with everything he's got. This is a big day for you. You ready to play ball?
I'm gonna knock it out of the park, Coach.
Oh, hello, son. Eve.
Here we are again.
Yeah, I must say, I much prefer being your adversary than trying to represent you in a kidnapping trial.
Makes two of us.
Well, isn't this a cozy little gathering? I'm sure during the hearing you'll remember you're supposed to be neutral.
Well, I can assure you there's no reason to question my neutrality. I'm just after the facts. See you inside.
Okay. Hey, Devlin, you got two choices. You can drop the charges and have Eve reinstated, or you can walk in there and look like an idiot.
And you can take both choices, Baldwin, and shove them. Your client's going to pay for committing a crime.
And so are you, Devlin.
Yeah, we read your little article on your research.
I have every right to publish my own results.
Yeah, that's results that you stole from us. Which gives me every right to jam my fist down your throat. I'm not going to turn the other cheek. You've a lot of enemies here in Port Charles, Devlin, and they cannot wait to bury you.
Use harassment suit? That's just the beginning for you.
So you better watch your back.